which kind of rolls us into the type of announcements I have for this week. Okay, number one, and this is pretty big. With the Leonidas system, the Leonidas Peacemaker has dropped. It is on the website now. That is the Leonidas system with the Peacemaker trigger shoe. That is the Gunco, I believe they call it the Gunco SS trigger shoe, which is an excellent trigger shoe. So, should you get one of these bad boys in your mail, and you're a lucky person. I mean, well, you've paid for it. It is a beauty. And inside, I love that. You hear that little, oh yeah, let's hear it again. Oh yeah. Inside is a Leonidas Peacemaker right there. So, should one of these bad boys show up on your doorstep, you are a very fortunate person. You are about to have the most fun behind the Glock that you have ever had. There's only so many that I am able to produce in a month, and that mill back there helps me do that consistently. Right here, Leonidas Peacemaker. It's on the website. If you get a chance, go check it out. Tactical Pontoon. If you want a Leonidas, check out the Leonidas Peacemaker. There's awesome pictures of it. I will post some here on YouTube on the post option. Instagram, if you are all about the Instagram, you can find more pictures and a video of the action. I don't have one in a gun right now to show you the action, but it's beautiful. Check it out. Okay, the next part of the news would be, and I touched on this on the Swimming with the Pontoon on Sunday, time's running out. The drop-in systems, the equalizers, they're going away. So if you want to get on the books for one of those, you need to do so now, because Saturday they're gone. Now, that's not to say I'm not doing drop-ins anymore. That's where the Peacemaker system is going to be the head of that line of the drop-ins. And then, of course, I will also be adding the Train with Purpose trigger shoe for some of the drop-ins as well. But if you want one with the Excommunicado trigger shoe, you better hurry up because they're almost gone. After that, the Excommunicado trigger shoe will only be available on the Excommunicado system and the Leonidas. So if you're interested in making that happen, you need to get going soon. But again, the Gunco shoe, there's a reason why I chose it. It's excellent. You should, if you're interested. If you want a drop-in trigger, that is an excellent option. Don't pass by. Don't stick your nose up at it. It is wonderful. Now, the third piece of news that I have from Tactical Pontoon is something that I've been asked for a long time. And just like the Leonidas system, I was hesitant to do so for a long time just because of the amount of work. Because anybody, I mean, truly anybody can make a Glock trigger that has no take-up. But to do it safely is another deal entirely. And with this announcement, because I fought against doing this for a long time, just like drop-ins, a Leonidas for the G43, 43X, and 48. The reason why I was not doing these was because if you look at one of the Slimline pistols, there's not a lot of room back there. And there's a lot of modification that needs to happen in that area to create a trigger that is safe, because a lot of action goes on right in that little area. So in order to build a Leonidas system for the Slimline series, I had to figure out how to do those sort of modifications in that area with the amount of space that I had. I'm basically there. I am there. Okay. So I have a pre-order going for the Leonidas system on the G43. They're like I said, it's a pre-order. It takes even more work, more delicate work, and there's still there's still a possibility of messing up parts. So that's why it's a pre-order. Messing up parts on my end, those parts are still not cheap. The aftermarket has not been real big on Gen 5 and Glock 43 parts that are worth a crap. So, obviously that brings up a cost issue, which is another reason why I stayed away from building the Leonidas system for the Glock 43. So, pre-order, there's 5 spots available. This is a pre-order and it does have a lead time. Currently it's at 6 weeks. The reality is that could go out farther depending on, I have proven the system. I've got it proven. It's there. But it's going to take some time in and amongst all the other work that I have going to make sure that I get these knocked out. So it's a pre-order for 5. There's 5 spots open. The initial run will be black on black. So if you want that amazing Leonidas action in the Slimline series, there's 5 spots. That's it for now. Once those 5 spots are taken, I will get those finished, and then I will open up another 5 slots. This is the best trigger system that you will find for the Glock 43. All safeties are maintained. Now, I really do not recommend it for a EDC build just because of you don't have any pre-travel. All the safeties are maintained. It's not a super light trigger. I went with something. I went around a 4-pound limit, so it's not super light. I'm just saying it's not something I recommend. That's it. That's just it for EDC. But at the same time, you be you. You do what you do. If you want the best Glock 43 Slimline trigger that there is, 5 spots available. It's pre-order. If you want it, come and get it. It's amazing. It's a beast.